Okay, welcome back. I'm Cappadocia. Welcome back to the Bargain Bucket, where we have a look at the cheaper end of the internet and see exactly what we can find to play on in it. So, as you can see, this is Plane Mechanic Simulator. This is from 2024. It's released by Cobble Games and Disaster Studios, and it cost me the very princely sum of 74 whole English pennies. Wasn't expecting much when I got it, so we're going to continue on. Actually, I've been messing around with it a little bit, so we're going to carry on with it. We're going to play in the hangar, because I don't want to be outside in the rain. And essentially, World War II aircraft are broken and must fix. I've been doing just a playthrough. You start off with the Tiger Moth, and then you move on to this heap of junk over here. Check pistons and rings, refill coolant, and refuel the engine. Okay, so we've got to check the pistons and the rings. Now, the Tiger Moth is a lot easier to do this on. This, on the other hand, not quite so much. So, essentially, we're disassembling Mr. Spitfire here. Alright. We don't need to take off the back engine cowling if we're just getting into the engine. But at the bottom we do. Noisy bugger. Controls are really simplistic. Literally, it's just clicking. We have disassemble. And press 2, you get reassemble. And 3, inspect. And we're going to need to get into the Merlin engine here. So let's start by taking off the starboard engine cowling. That's the other thing that is annoying. If you click on something it can't do, it just says no. And that does get quite infuriating. Right, let's take the exhaust ports off. I mean, it is literally just a Unity asset game, but it's not bad, per se. But yeah, the Tiger Moth was really simple. This thing, obviously, a little bit more complex. I think going straight from the Tiger Moth into a Spit is a bit... well... it's like going to trying to, because you know how to fix a bloody Ford Fiesta is suddenly looking at a tank, you know? Little bit different. Let's get the rocker cover off. And then we'll get the port rocker cover off. Gonna strip the Spitfire right down to her gubbins. There's that rocker cover. You can see the screws coming away here. See, screws coming out. Don't need to check the magnetos or anything, it's literally just the pistons and the rings. There we go. Alright, next up. We need to get the ignition wires out of the way. Actually, let's get the rocker off first. Let's just get the rocker cover off first.
No.
The rocker, yes, I know. Alright. So we are going to need to strip the... Right, we're going to need to get the propeller off. Let's get the spinner off. Propeller dome off. Some of the bits are a bit fiddly to click on because they're very thin. Distributor valve. Prop assembly. Front plate. Because we need to strip the engine right down, so we've got to strip the whole bird right down. Propeller pitch governor. You come.
No. No. No.
Oh, cool.
No.
Coolant tank. That's it. The top cover cowling, off it comes. Coolant tank off. Reduction gear cover. This has a lot of bolts on it, as you can see. And then pop all the bolts out once everything's been unscrewed. And the whole thing comes away. Propeller shaft, gear wheel. There we go. Let's get the coolant pipe out. And then the starboard coolant pipe. Just got to strip the engine right back. I mean, this thing is an absolute monster of an engine.
No.
I need the rockers out. Aha, but let's get the induction manifold off. All these bolts have got to come out. Now I'm lucky, realistically, I have leveled up my character at least once, because yes, leveling is a thing. And so I could do 2 screws at once. The port induction manifold can come off. There we go. You can hear the cling, cling, cling as the screws all go into what would traditionally be a pot, a tin or a teacup. Anything you can hide them in. There goes the port manifold. Exposing the spark plugs.
No.
Alright. So let's start getting the sparkies out. There we go. There's the induction manifold off. Ah.
No.
Yeah, spark plugs. Don't want to take the electronics out if I can avoid it. But spark plugs we do. There we go. And the last one. Spark plugs. But this is essentially it. So if you're interested in a fairly actually well recreated variant of the engine, I wouldn't say it's perfect, but it's not bad, of how the Merlin engine was designed and built. Or any of the other aircraft, how they were actually cobbled together. Then it's certainly not bad version of it, you know? There we go, lift that out. Next up, the rocker mechanisms. Out they all come. And undo all the screws on this. Like I said, it just takes a while to undo everything, because obviously this is a very complicated piece of machinery. Well, big ass engine. So pop the valves out.
No, sir. No.
There we go. Now we should. Oh, we can look at the piston cylinders. They look fine down there. We'll have a better look at them in a minute. Okay. So next up we move all the valves from this side.
No. No.
Yes, I know.
No, sir.
Stop it. You have to click accurately on this
No,
when it comes up, otherwise you get told off.
No.
There we go. Next up.
Nope. No.
Take the camshaft out. And we've got big bolts and lots of screws to remove here. Again, take the camshaft out.
No. No.
No. What have we missed in here? Oh, yeah. Take the other ignition wire out. Oh, that's what it is. It's the pumps. No, can't be the pumps. Pumps aren't.
No. No, sir. No.
Okay. Take these off then.
No.
There we go. Now we can do it. But I've done this only like the third mission I've done on the Spitz, so I'm still learning my way around it a little bit. Ah. There we go. There we go. Right, let's get back up on the wing. Piston cylinders. That one's yellow. Oop, that one's damaged. Okay, let's get over the other side. Piston cylinders. Okay, so apart from that one, all looking good. Okay, so now we're going to strip it down a bit further.
No, sir. No. No.
Let's take the head gasket off. That's that one that's busted.
No. No, sir.
Take the cylinder block out. Okay, so now we're going to inspect the piston rings. Piston ring. Piston ring. Piston ring. Got one that's damaged. Yeah. The way it works, green is the part is in pristine condition. Yellow means it's fine. It's still serviceable, it's still usable. Red, busted. So in this case we've got plenty of pistons that look fine, but we've got one here that's completely damaged, although the rings are fine. Which is weird. Not quite sure how you've knackered the piston without busting the piston rings, but there you go. Unless the piston rings were replaced not long ago, but still, you would have thought the pistons would have gone before the piston rings. So the piston rings would have gone before the piston.
Nope. No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I know. I know. I'm clicking on the bloody piston rings.
No.
There we go. Take the piston out. Okay, and this one.
No. No.
Yeah.
No.
I know. There we go. Piston ring. Piston ring. Alright, next up. Take the head gasket off this one. The block assembly. Okay, so all the pistons are fine on this side. Come on, let me look at the rings. That one's damaged. There we go. Come on, you bastard thing. There. Haha. Yeah, you can zoom in and out with the mouse wheel, or you can press F to zoom in a bit. This side looks like it's going to be all fine, which is good news. There we go. So, all we need to do is take out that piston ring. There we go. Now we've got two options here. Sometimes you can repair equipment on your workbench, although this one's going to have none because you can't repair piston or the... But things like filters, stuff like that, you can fix those. So instead we come over here, and I would like a new piston and 4 new piston rings, please. Okay. Now we climb back on the wing. We go to add. Let me zoom in. Need to add a piston ring there. Come round to the other side. We add the piston. Please screw that back in. Piston ring, piston ring, piston ring. Piston ring, piston ring, piston ring. There we go. So that's all the pistons and the ring checked. Let's throw that back in. Throw that back in. Cylinder block. Head gasket. Cylinder head. There we go. While that's being done, cylinder block, head gasket, piston head. There we go. Then we're going to start putting the spark plugs back in. Come on. There we go. Spark plug back in. We attach the ignition wire. Back in. There we go. And on this side. Spark plugs all back in. Clunk. Then we just need the outer ones back in. Oh, I don't want to put the exhaust back on yet, thank you. Come on. Spark plug back in. Yeah, sometimes lining this up is just a bit of a bitch. So spark plug. Think of having it back in. There we go. And finally the last one. Like I said, some of them are very awkwardly placed, but, well. This one's actually designed to be easy to work on. Wasn't exactly one of the design specs for the Merlin. Whereas squeeze as much power out of this bugger as you can, which definitely was. It's ones like these ones back here, they're absolute buggers to get in. There we go. Yeah, there are other aircraft in the list in the game, which I'm looking forward to getting to. Things like the Mosquitoes in here, which I can imagine is going to be an absolute pig to work on. Come on, screw in. There we go. Right. While the assistant's doing the screws, I'm going to crack on with the valves. Slot the camshaft back in. And we're going to pop the injection manifold back on. The only reason I removed it, to be honest, is to make life getting at these spark plugs easier. Just want to double check I did do all the internal spark plugs, didn't I? Yes, good. So once this thing's back on, there ain't no way I'm getting my fingers in there. Oh, but the sausages I've got attached to my hands, no way. That's a lie. I haven't got sausages for fingers. They're just very awkward and clumsy. Right, over this side, let's throw these valves back in. Valves, camshaft, rockers. Come on, you bugger. There we go. Next up, let's get the air comp back on. The hydraulic pump. And then the rocker cover. Coolant pipe. Port injection manifold. There we go. Rocket cover. Hang on. Now, let's get that rocket cover back off for the minute. So I just realised I haven't actually slotted the rocket back in yet. Or have I? No, I will have done. Right, let's just hop this off just to make sure. It's not me, I have decided to put the cover back on before the AI has finished screwing it in, and that means it will not finish screwing. Actually, it's just the valves back. No, the rocket cover itself needs to be screwed in, so I just want to make sure that it's done that. Quit it! Because yes, you can put it back together in the wrong order, and if you do that, the plane will not take off when they try and test it. Not that you see that, you just get a little message saying, "No, you've messed up, the plane couldn't take off." Right. Right, it is all back in, good. Rocket cover back on. Coolant outlet pipe. There we go. All looking pretty good so far. Exhaust ports. Oh, excuse me. Right. Cover. Coolant tank. Top cowling frame. There we go, let's finish putting these back in. Pitch governor back in. Front plate. Right, what else do we need to do? We need to refill coolant and refuel. So, while we've got this, we may as well put the coolant in the engine. Right, what am I doing? Till, put you down. Grab me ladder. Climb up me ladder. Pour coolant in. Okay, not as low as I thought she might be. So we're just going to pour coolant in until we get to the minimum line. There we go. Back down my ladder. Climb the ladder again. Put the coolant cap back on. Top cowling. Now you can get to the coolant tank without having to pop the cowling through there, but while the cowling was off, it made sense just to quickly top it up rather than having to pop the flap just to put the coolant in. Raise my ladder. Put me ladder back over there. Front cowling. Prop assembly. The other side of the cowling. There we go. Now, if you really want to, you can even rotate the prop. Not quite sure why you want to do that, but there you go. Probably make sure the drive chain's not seized or something. I have no need to do it yet, but there we go. This old spinny is now looking good, so now we just need to fuel her up. And fuel. There we go. Now we pull out the hose. And that is everything done on this little today's job. Go on, get out of here, you. Like I said, it's not a bad rendition of the Spitfire. Not to be walked on. Okay. As for doing the oil, in case you need to check the oil in it. But there we go. So now we just sign off. Check pistons and rings, done. Refuel coolant, done. Refuel the aircraft, done. Not all parts properly screwed in. What? Eh. I didn't unscrew the starboard magneto. Oh well. Oh well. Oh, fine, it happens. But there we go. So then it'll be straight on to the next one. Oh, we've got to quickly do this. Problem with the gun not firing. Okay, so we'll quickly hop up. Let's get into the gun port. Main trigger hose, looks fine. Well, that gun looks fine. Breech cover looks fine. Ejection chute looks fine. Gun port C. .303 Brownings. What are they up to? Oh, everything looks fine in there. Ammo box A looks good. Port ammo B looks fine. But yeah, you do get skills as you go along. Things speed up, stuff like that. So, yeah, it's always good. It's nice to see. Breech cover's looking fine. Ejection chute is looking fine. The floor looks okay. That gun all looks fine. I didn't check the main trigger hose. Yeah, that all looks fine. That one looks fine. So we'll quickly pop this back together. Gun port A. And we'll lift gun port D up. I don't think I checked this one. No, I did. Okay, that's fine. Pop it back on. So, you do also have, like I said, skills and things like that to unlock as you go on to make your job a little bit easier. But yeah, this is essentially it. Nothing in here worth checking. Okay. But yeah. Let's go through it. So, is it the best game ever developed? No. It is just a Unity asset game. Similar to a lot of the other simulators for different bits and pieces. Just click and drag to see what you're doing. Trigger hose. Fine. Ammo box is good. Ejection sheet's good. But, so, it's not gonna... Yeah, it's not gonna blow your skirt up. It's not the greatest game ever created. But, you know, it's not bad. Well, we got a knackered gun. Like I say, I wouldn't say it's horrible. For 74p, let's be honest. What can you get now for 74 bloody p? I mean, when I was a youngster, when I was a kid, you got loads of stuff. But these days, you don't get an awful lot now.
No, sir.
Not for 74p. Any more? Yep, back here.
No.
What did I miss there? Right, we're going to climb under the gun. Right. There they are. Two hiding at the back.
No. Nope.
Ejection chute.
No.
Take that off. Slide the gun out. Okay, everything else looks fine. So now we take the gun. Looks like it's completely screwed. So we're just going to replace it. One Browning 303. Slide her back in. Lock. Lock. Screw her in. Put the trigger back on. Put the ejection chute back on. Put the bottom gun door back on. Put the gun doors back on. So yeah, like I said, it's not the greatest game ever, but for 74p you can't really go wrong. If you're interested in like World War II aircraft and, like I said, having a mess around with them and... Is that not fixed? What have I missed here? Yeah, it's all looking good now. What have I missed? That one's fine. Oh, looks like it's back in place. But anyway, like I was saying, yeah, it's not bad. It certainly is a game. It does the job. It's, you know, here. Yeah, it's not bad. It can be cool. I think it's quite fun. But obviously, that's just me. But again, like I said, for 74p, I'm not expecting miracles. I wasn't expecting something that's going to make me go, oh my god, this is the bestest game I've ever seen. No. Let's be honest, that was never going to be the case, was it? But, like I said, it's alright.
Nope. No.
Okay, so the ammo boxes look fine. Let's close that up. Empty.
No, sir.
I don't have a lot of time for this one. This one also be timed. Ammo box. So yeah, it's fun. It's okay. Like I said, is it alright for 74p? Oh god, yeah. Yeah, 74p. I don't honestly think you can go wrong. However, for the full 10 quid, I would have a hard job justifying it. It's normally £10. But yeah, I don't think I could justify that. All aircraft parts need to be installed. What have I missed? Oh. So yeah, if it was still at the full price, I would struggle to say that this was worth it. But at its current discounted rate, if you're interested in aircraft and you want to get to fiddle around with them a bit, then yeah, I would say it's definitely worth it. There we go, perfect job. And we got our merit points up, so continue career. Now, so yeah. Maintenance specialist. Well, specialist knowledge about individual parts on three-site repairs would be much easier. Good connections. Oil system specialist. Ignition system specialist. Piston specialist. I think we're going to take another assistant. We're just going to fill out our assistants. There we go. So now we can unscrew everything quicker. But anyway, like I said, this is it. So there we go. So anyway, we're going to leave that there. Oh god, and it's bloody raining. The rain is very loud. But anyway, we're going to leave that there. So like I said, is it worth it for the current price? Yes. For the full price... Oh, sorry. For the full price, no. I wouldn't think so. But if you grab it while it's still on offer, very much. But anyway, I'm going to leave that there. So again, thank you very much for your time. For the minute, I've been Cappadocia. Signing off.